Huh? Dang! Oh! Huh? Durr!
Hey now, and welcome down to KC Toy Reviews. We're here today with one of our first, to be honest, I don't even know what the hell I'm calling this. Review Roundup, the KC Times. I'll come up with something clever, and I'll format it a little bit better, over the coming weeks. But what I wanted to do is compile news and, maybe some stuff that's going on with KC Toy Reviews and get it out on some type of consistent basis for our fans. Now, I know we are still up and coming. We are growing. However, we're growing fast. We are just about to hit 1,000. I think I've only been around for 4 or 5 months or so. So I just want to say I really appreciate how fast we're growing, the fans, the comments, the subscribers. I cannot stress it enough. I really do appreciate it. Now, I'm pretty excited because we have a very exciting first-time guest here. I posted a video recently of Toys Wonderland and some of the issues that I thought might be happening behind the scenes. It got a lot of views. I'll be honest, out of all the videos I've ever posted, it is the fastest growing, highest rated. I mean, it's like 97% likes versus dislikes. We're almost at 2,200, 2,300 views, something like that already. So just again, want to thank everybody for the support. But I thought I'd do a little follow-up. Dan had a pretty traumatic experience if you've seen that video. The way Bill treated him at the end was unacceptable. So here today, we have Dan with us. Let me see if I can patch him in here. All right, there. Perfect. Hey, yeah. Dan, we can't hear you, Dan. Is it me? Dan, is this our systems? Are you on mute, Dan? Oh, sorry about that. Had the mute button on there. Hey, Casey, I just wanted to call in. Heard, things have been pretty crazy over the past few days. I just wanted to let everybody know that I'm safe. I'm okay. Everything's okay. Well, how are you, and how are things with Bill and Toys Wonderland? What's going on? Well, I mean, listen, I'd be lying if I told you it wasn't traumatic. It was very traumatic, but things are getting better. I'm seeing a psychiatrist a couple days a week. That's been going great. I'll be honest, Bill and I have talked since then. We've patched things up. We might go see a movie, that new Sandra Bullock movie with Channing Tatum. It could be funny. I like Brad Pitt. But, we've patched things up, but I'm probably not going to be working there anymore. I'm probably going to be moving on to bigger and better things. I would hope so. I might even open up my own business. I bought a 70,000-foot warehouse that I'm going to sell Gundam. I'm a Gundam expert now. What? Can you show us your Gundam? Yeah, I got tons of Gundam. I just don't want to show you them right now. I'll show you them another day. Okay. Well, Dan, we appreciate everything, and we hope you're doing well. All right. So, first thing first being Toys Wonderland. Let's get a few things out of the way. I did not put up that video to offend anybody or specifically bash them just to make them look like idiots. Unfortunately, I've had some really bad experiences with them. Before diving into that, I would say that what sparked this conversation is they did put up a post. So little old me did spark something with Toys Wonderland. I'm kind of glad that it riled them up a little bit. I've had 3 really bad experiences with them. And I know for every 3 experiences I've had, there's probably a dozen great experiences. I want to note that. But I'm kind of all about a partially rotten onion is a fully rotten onion. Now that theory is real. I mean that. If you've ever had an onion that has some partial rottenness, the whole thing tastes disgusting. So what I mean by that is, well, if you have 100 sales, and out of those 100, let's give them the benefit of the doubt, 10% of them, 10 of them are shitty. Only 10 of them are shitty. I still think that's really bad customer experience. If there was a local store or pizza restaurant, if out of every 100 customers, 10 of those pizzas were crap, would you actually go to that place? The chances are no, you wouldn't. I've had 2 figures with these guys. I purchased at full price. Boom, took all my money. Months went by. Weeks, if not months, depending on which figure we're talking about here. I'm not going to get into specifics. To where I reached out to them and I said, what the hell? You sent me tracking information. I got a DHL notification that showed me shipping and tracking. Basically, I could click and say, where's my package? Which is bizarre that they went that route. They sent me those 2. I reached out and they said, oh, it could be a few months. And I'm like, what? It's in stock. I mean, it looks like it's in stock. Their site is confusing as hell. I'll tell you, their site is confusing whether it's in stock or not. So much so that now I reach out to customer service and I will ask, is this item in stock? Very confusing, in my opinion. And again, based off of the 2 figures that I bought that were in stock. So I reached out. One of the 2, they're like, oh yeah, it could be June. I'm like, what? June? It's February, and it's set in stock. The other one, they're like, late March, something along those lines. And I could be getting the months a little bit construed, but we're talking 4 to 5 to 6 months out between when they said that's possible to be in stock. So for starters, it was odd that there was no confirmation on when it was going to be in stock. Secondly, why wouldn't that be posted on the site? Why wouldn't it say out in June? Why would you collect all my money? You know who I'm talking about, T-dubs. Why would you collect my money if it's not in your warehouse? Or B, you don't even know when the hell it's going to be in stock. Why would you collect my money and send me tracking information? So that was strange, right? Very strange. I then reached out and said, okay, you took all my money, but now you're saying this thing's not going to be out till June. Cancel the order. Cancel it. I don't want it anymore. I don't want to wait that long. I thought I was going to get it now. It's the only reason I gave you all my money. So then at that point, what I said was, okay, if this thing's not going to be out till June, cancel it. I don't want it anymore. Just cancel the whole order. You know what their response is to me? Mind-boggling. Again, let's put into perspective that this was an item that looked like it was in stock, and they've taken all my money, pulled it from my account, and to the point where they sent me shipping information, nonetheless. All right, so they took the shipping information and my money. They did whatever the hell they wanted with it, just like cowboys. We'll do whatever the hell we want over here at Toys Wonderland. They did all that, and I said, just cancel it. I don't want to do this. I don't want to wait. If you don't have it and you don't know when the hell it's going to be in stock and you took my money, cancel it. And they said, hey, no problem. We'll do that. Store credit. What? Store credit? You took my money based off an item that looked like it was in stock. And now when I'm asking to just give me my money back, I'm not even asking to do an exchange or a cancel, an item, a refund. I get how that might be a pain in the ass for those guys, but I'm just saying, just give me my money back. I don't have anything. You've given me nothing but false hope and false shipping information. Give me my money back. And you're going to give me store credit? There's no way this is reality. So, stupid me just dealt with it. Took it up the ass. I took it. I said, just whatever. Give me the store credit. Whew. Brought me to scenario B. Again, brought me through the same hellacious process again. Okay. So the next one, I bought another figure from them from the store credit that I had. I got the figure in the mail, and it was broken. Now, I collect a lot. We can see I collect a lot. I am not some crazy asshole that gets something that goes, oh, this is a little bit fidgety and I need to return this. I mean, Jesus Christ, out of all these things, I can actually think of the Sideshow warranted a return because I think the wrist broke, snap off. So some things might return. But out of all this, I can really only think that Sideshow was a return, right? I just note that because I'm not finicky. I got an item in. Not going to say the item again. I got an item in, and it was definitely messed up to the point where I spent $270 on this 6 scale, and it's messed up. And we all know, if you've been in this for a while, if you've been in this hobby for a while, you do know if you go to resell something and it's messed up, Jesus Christ, even if it has a nick on it, it has a nick on the boot, people are like, I want $150 off. Oh, you don't have the shipper? I want $200 off. People are goddamn crazy. So I do not want to have an item that is borderline broken, that down the road, if I decide to sell, ain't nobody going to pay for that. They're going to say, hell no, I don't want that. I want 50% off because it's broken. So I then said, hey, I want my money back. Or an exchange. I want to note that. Exchange or my money back. I didn't care because I wanted the item. They responded to me, we do not have the item in stock. So that eliminated one of the options. I cannot do an exchange. Before anybody jumps down my throat, oh, you're just doing an exchange, blah, blah, right? That eliminated that option. I have the proof of this. I have the evidence. They said you cannot do an exchange because we do not have any more of these in stock. Okay, whatever. I don't give a crap. Just give me my money back. I'll go buy it somewhere else. You're not going to believe this one. And I have the proof. I have it. I was so confused that I went to the groups and I posted a screenshot saying, hey, I asked for an exchange or a return on this item, and here's what T-Dubs is offering me. Ready for this? They offered me 30% back on the item. That's right. A $270 item. Their answer was to offer me 30% back? That doesn't even make sense. Where's the logic in that? Where did 30% even come from? And then on top of this, not to confuse this for everybody, there were 2 other options that were insane. A 20% and a 10% option, right? But paired with the 20% and the 10% were an in-store coupon for either 5 or 10%. I need to take a breath. What's your suggestion, Toys Wonderland? Is that I should mathematically go to your site and weigh out whatever goddamn other option I should buy from you, and if the 5% off coupon pairs with the 10% back that I got off the value of the product, I'm bad at math. And I'm sitting here going, I'm like, just give me my money back. Just give me my money back. I'm starting to get frustrated, and I thoroughly apologize. I do. I apologize. Here's what happened next, in my favor. Of course, based off of those ludicrous options, I snippeted them, I sent them to PayPal, opened up a dispute. Within 48 hours of that dispute, Toys Wonderland reached back out to me and said, whoops, we forgot to mention the 4th option. I have all of this documented. We forgot to mention the 4th option. The 4th option was a full refund on the item. Because it's a damaged $270 item, we will give you a refund. All right, let's pause, get that rant out of the way. I get that they're resellers, right? They're clearly resellers, and it is probably a pain in the goddamn ass. But let's take that comment and bundle it up and throw it out of throw it out of here. Throw it out of the conversation. And the reason I say it like that is we don't care if you're a reseller. We don't care. You, on the surface to us, look like a store. In any goddamn store I buy something from, I expect top-of-the-line customer service. Now, here's a little comment to Toys Wonderland. Here's why you should take this advice. Right now, in the game of 1/6 that's growing every day, there are so many options for people to purchase from. And I don't think that your toys and your 1/6 and your Gundam are your best products, Toys Wonderland. I truly don't. When we have all these other options, you want to know what the best product that you can offer for us? Customer service. That's what you can offer for us. The best customer service gets the most amount of customers. And I promise you that. The reason being is every time you do good, when a friend or anybody comes to me, because I purchase a lot, and says, hey, Ryan, where should I go? I want you to hear me out loud on this. Do you goddamn think that I would ever recommend somebody for Toys Wonderland? Never. I don't care if there is a stack of 100 good comments, because for every 100, there are 10 people that are getting screwed over. So no, I won't recommend them. There are spots that I would recommend. toysbuyingagent.com. Link below in the description. Last thing I do want to note before we end this Toys Wonderland rant. This is not an attack on Justin whatsoever. And I need to stress that. I've seen a couple comments below. I personally think I'm a good judge of character, and Justin seems like a nice guy. I really, really mean that with all my heart. He seems like a nice guy. I don't ever want anybody bashing the guy, his character, or anything of the sort. Whatever he has going on with Toys Wonderland is his thing, his business. I don't want to mess with that. And any collector out there, if you would argue otherwise with that, you're probably just jealous, because everybody wants with what Justin has right now. So we're taking and plucking Justin as an individual and getting him out of this conversation, because, again, I think I'm a good judge of character, and he seems like an incredibly nice guy. All right, so next topic is Halo. Massive fan of Halo. I've been playing Halo, my God, I think nearly 20 years, something like that. Has it been out 20 years at this point? Am I that old? Where this big game's been out that long? I don't even know what to say. Yeah, I've been playing Halo a long time. So the production of Halo has been an ongoing thing. I'm not going to go too much into the detail of it, but it's been going on for a long time. It's been bounced around from network to network. It has finally landed its home at Paramount Plus. I think Paramount Plus is fantastic. I'm not sponsored by them in any way. I just want to stress, I think Paramount Plus has already paid its value. The Jackass movie out this week. You have Halo, a plethora of other content that has come out on same day. But again, diving back into Halo, longtime fan, so I just want to kind of tee that up with somebody that has played almost all of the games and now watched the show. So with that said, I have skipped through probably all the cinematic videos in Halo. Probably like everybody else out there. There's probably people that watch it. Now, I know there's a bunch of novels out there as well. The only reason I mention that is I don't think I ever really knew what the Halo is going on. All right, that was a terrible joke, but I didn't do it on purpose. It was totally by accident. But I didn't know what the hell was going on. I think I was just playing and blasting through the games. So teeing up that to the show, I think it gave them some creative freedom in my perspective. Now, if you've read the novels or you watch all of the movies throughout the games, I can understand how the show might throw you off a little bit. Being that it had some creative freedom in my mind, I want to say I thought they did do a fantastic job. Now, there's some comparisons to be made to the Mandalorian, right? The helmet. We don't take our helmet off in Halo. 20 years, and we've never seen this guy's goddamn face, and we see it immediately in the first episode. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, I can see the divide straight down the middle. Personally, I don't think they should have did it in the first episode. I think they should have did it way down the line, whether that be episode 3 or episode 6. Use that as some cinematic moment, where he's taking his helmet off and we finally get to see his face. They did it in the first episode, and they tried to make it like it was this epic moment he took his helmet off. Why even show his face in the first episode? What he did on the ship didn't necessarily warrant his helmet coming off. I mean, yeah, he proved to that girl, hey, I'm on your side. You can shoot me in the face now, but it still didn't make any sense to me. Keep your helmet on. I don't even know what to say. The actor, Pablo there, he's a good actor. I've seen him in a couple good movies, but he's in a badass one with Jared Butler. Den of Thieves. If you haven't seen that, great movie. It doesn't have good ratings, oddly, but it was a really good movie. Pablo is a decent actor, so I think he still fills the role well enough that where I was excited for it, but the helmet on and off thing is just, I don't really know what to say. I'm kind of divided to see what we do for the next episodes. If they continue to take his helmet off all the time, that's ridiculous. Halo and Master Chief should always have his helmet on, so if they take it off periodically, I guess we can deal with it. The director needed to get some more emotions into the scene or something like that, but overall, good production. There was some toss-ups where both my wife and I were saying the details of this scene kind of look like that piece of crap Wheel of Time show on Amazon. That's the best example, or a CW show. Some of the outer door scenes where the kids were walking around in the beginning, something about it just didn't have the best appeal. But then when he was on the ship, the details on the helmet, when they were on Reach, on the planet there, the details were phenomenal. So it was kind of this up and down of a roller coaster of details of crappy Wheel of Time and actual movie production. I mean, there were points where I felt like, wow, this does actually look like a movie. Now, it has a phenomenal back end. Ridley Scott is behind this. You know, you have some crazy people that are behind this production. So, excited for what's to come. Please keep the helmet on and we'll see what's going up. Overall, good production. And I would say that my wife and I ended up giving this a 7.3 out of 10. We are excited for what's to come next. Very excited. As soon as it was over, my reaction was like, what? Are you kidding me? There's not an episode 2 and 3? How are they not going the Netflix format, or at least the Disney Plus format of give us 2 to 3 episodes? 1 episode? Paramount Plus. What are we? What are we, new to this game? Are we new, Paramount? Come on. 2 episodes, 3 episodes. But 1 episode, you look like an idiot. You look stupid. That's all I'm going to say. But I will be there. March 31st, Thursday. Episode 2 of Halo will be airing on Paramount Plus. I will probably do some type of follow-up review, whether it's a compile of that episode in episode 3, but I'll do a follow-up on those. Onto the KX. So, I don't really know what to say about this thing, other than why. It's very strange. It's clearly a copy and paste of the first one from Rogue One that these guys had put out. These guys being Hot Toys. I would say that I'm pretty disappointed in a whole that we have this as our next announcement by Hot Toys. God, with all the stuff out there, why are you just taking what was he in Rogue One? K2SO or something like that? Why would you take him and then just add some weathering to it, give him a different base, and then announce it? Here's the other thing. Now, I watched Boba Fett. Am I crazy? When was this in Boba Fett? When the hell was this in Boba Fett? I watched the last episode. I'm guessing that's where. Now, I was bitching like crazy the last episode. My wife told me to shut the hell up probably 100 different times. I thought it was so bad the last episode. Of course, Cad Bane is cool. Of course, the Rancor was cool. But it was like a 1-hour battle episode. I mean, they could have had Han Solo. You're just battling for an hour. I'm not going to rant. I just was not a fan of the last episode. The series as a whole, I actually thought was pretty good. We enjoyed it. I love the music. I don't know why I'm going to rant about Boba Fett right now, but I did love the music. But anyways, KX, strange announcement, cool base. I do think it looks better than the K2SO, O2, whatever the hell he was in Rogue One, his buddy there. I think it looks better because I am a big fan of the weathering, so I think that part looks cool. But I can tell you one thing. The base, ain't no way Hot Toys is doing a magnetic base. So they showed this cool base. Why don't we call it a balancing act, right? Why don't we just include some circus pictures here, Hot Toys, while we include this cool base? Because he's going to be a goddamn balancing act on that thing. I will tell you, unless he has some type of crotch grabber, waist grabber, or magnetic feet, which Queen Studios is now doing, Hot Toys. Don't shove this base in our face like that's cool. We have people out there. I'm trying to think now. We have Stony Stands. We have Display Heroes. There's this guy in the group, Rocky Funko or something like that are making displays that are just as good as the Hot Toys ones. So if you're going to try to make these cool displays, edge it up a little bit. Magnetics, crotch grabber, waist grabber, because this looks like a balancing act to me. Not to mention, it's just a copy and paste. So give us a little bit of extra. Show us that you've upped it a little bit. You still have time, Hot Toys. Just FYI, in your world, you probably have about 2 years time. But yeah, anyways, next thing that we're going to quickly focus on, entertainment-wise, the Joker scene that came out. It was okay. I'm a huge fan of the Joker, as we can see. This Joker here, I don't know. I think that they're pushing hard. I know that it has influences from Batman, so don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing purely the way he looked, but I think sometimes it's a stretch. They're just trying to make him look extra weird or wacky so it gets our attention. The whole conversation during that scene and his laugh, which is the most important thing, might I note. The most important thing is his laugh, was subpar. I fast-forwarded through some of it. I thought it was so goddamn boring that I had to fast-forward because I was like, are they going to show us something cool or something like that? So clearly we understood why they cut that piece of crap scene. The only thing I'm really praying is based off of the feedback of that scene that the director, Matt Reeves, takes it to heart, edits or does something, and the Joker that we see in the next movie is not a complete mirror of that. Hopefully we have a little bit of inspiration of fan feedback, plus what you want, Matt Reeves. Twist them together and give us something better than we saw in that scene. No more ranting. We're going to just shotgun some news real quick. Just shotgunning some news up in here, okay? Mars Toys Joker on the way. I got mine on the way. I don't know if you have yours on the way, but if you don't worry. Second round batches have been announced. Go out there, figure out who's got it out there, but they are taking pre-orders now, so don't fret. We will have the reviews up soon. I think third-party reviews already has one up right now. I just can't stress enough. Great reviewer over there. But again, Mars Toys Joker, second round batch, pre-orders up now. Jump on it because I think it's good. If you don't want to pay that $500 or $600 Hot Toys price point, you do now have another opportunity to get that one. I believe that we should have our review up within the next week or two on that, so stay tuned. It looks like it's going to be a good one. And based off of what I've seen on third-party reviews, it's absolutely going to be great. And I think lastly would be Moon Knight. I think we have Moon Knight Wednesday the 30th. Now, Oscar Isaac, amazing actor. Marvel, amazing. The blueprints at Marvel, amazing. We're taking those three. We're going to bind them together. I guarantee you, here at KC, we're going to give that anywhere between 8.5 or higher. I feel like on the previews alone, look at this. Look at Moon Knight. Look at amazing. I feel like on the previews alone, we're looking at a 9 or above. I could be wrong, but again, fantastic actor. Marvel, blueprints. I haven't looked too much into the director, which I normally do, but I'm sure they hired a fantastic director for that one. So stay tuned this Wednesday the 30th. Disney Plus, Moon Knight. Excited, and I know you are too. And then I guess last up, upcoming reviews on the channel. We have, I think you might be in the background here. We're going to be doing a retro review McDonald's Joker, right? McDonald's Joker. Mars Toys Joker. Mars Toys Joker unboxing. I still do those separately because, I'll be honest, I think unboxings are so boring. I do not like doing those in my primary reviews. However, I love my wife with all my heart. She said people love unboxing, so I'll give you an unboxing. I'll put them, they're there. If you want to watch the unboxing, they're on my channel. But I'm all about blabbering and just talking, just splitting and throwing what's out of my mouth, talking about and reviewing that toy in front of me. So Mars Toys Joker. And then lastly, we have Hot Toys Spider-Man. Whew. Very excited. Now, I won't say where I got it from, but it's a little bit of a delay. That's why my review's not up. I do have a delay on that figure. It should be in soon. Megatron, I'm forgetting the name of it, but we do have a Megatron review coming up. And then lastly, Stony Stands. I'm going to do a quick review on Stony Stands. I can tell you it's going to be a high review. I just quickly want to note, extremely great communication, great company with Stony Stands. The quality on what I saw so far is outstanding. Excited to get something out there and promote those guys, so that will be the last thing. And that's it for today. Until I have a better format, until I have a better name, I'll figure out something better to end this segment. But for now, Casey Toys. See you guys next time.
Huh?